I was watching Oompas' new video where he's talking about the FaZe clan. I haven't even finished it yet. I just got to I think 5 minutes in, and he's talking about the trick shots and the quick scoping, and then it dawned on me. I was like, bro, I haven't seen a quick scope montage or a trick shot montage in fucking 10 years since FaZe was living at the goddamn LA house. Not the New York one, because they still played some games when they moved to the new one. I haven't seen a fucking trick shot montage in so fucking long, dude. And that doesn't sound bad. Especially if you weren't a gamer, you weren't back in the big time when FaZe was huge back in the day and everything. I guess it doesn't sound bad, but that's crazy, bro. COD is on its 10th, 11th iteration by now, and I haven't heard of quick scoping, sniping, trick shotting, sniper clans in so fucking long. And the only reason it's bugging me is because I know for a fact that shit used to be huge back in the day, especially near Modern Warfare 2, going I think around Black Ops 2 is when it honestly started to die out. Because there was FaZe and everything were big in the Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, but those games were trash, so no one wanted to play them anyway, so everyone would just go back and play the old games. I'm assuming, it started to die out probably with the end of Black Ops 2 lifetime, because I said, it's so long now, and you don't hear about sniper clans anymore. FaZe really did change some shit. Whenever you went into a gaming, a lobby in COD, back in the day when this sort of thing was going on, you should see clan tags upon clan tags of people with their fucking names and shit in there. I did, like I said, the only reason it's hitting me, I was one of them. This is where I said I know for a fact that this shit used to be big back in the day, because I was one of the people. I was a part of the whole community. Oompa was right when he said the thing. I didn't realize it until he said it, because I kind of hate myself as a younger boy that I didn't get into the internet as much as I do now, because I wish I did, because then I would be involved with internet mysteries that I wish I was around when it first came up, and I wish I was part of the big communities and everything. And then I just realized, because of Oompas thing, I kind of was, because I was into the fucking big FaZe community. It's the number, a first real big gaming community, I think. No, it definitely wasn't. That's a big lie. But it was fucking one of them, and I was in it, and I loved it. I fucking loved going on Modern Warfare 2, my intervention, and quick scoping people. To this day, it's the only thing that I do. I don't really ever go in COD and actually I don't even fucking play Call of Duty anymore anyway. I am way desensitized to every one of those games. I'm not one of the diehard fans anymore. I couldn't, after which one was it? Modern Warfare Remastered, when everything was cool and it was all neat, and they added those goddamn weapons and slowly started to ruin the game more and more. And then the one that came after that one. And then I haven't even touched the last two. So, but yeah, I don't even fucking play COD anymore. But when I did, I only ever used sniping, man. I would always get those things diamond right. It took me a week too. I was cracked at it. Remember, me and my brother used to just hop on Rust 1v1ing all the time when we were kids. I'd be in a lobby talking shit with some dude on the other team, telling him to hop on Rust 1v1. You'd win, you'd lose sometimes, you shit talk. But at the end of the day, there was a respect thing there. Because shit talk was shit talk back in the day. Everyone knew that. It wasn't trying to harm the other person. Well, I guess you were. But it was like an old Western duel where the people clearly hated each other, but they were gonna respect the rules and do whatever and still fight the good fight. I don't know. I'm speaking way too in depth about this now than I should. It's just a stupid fucking game. But it was more than a game when the community came up, when all the tags started happening, because you had actual clan wars. I remember being a part of one of them. You would literally get one clan would be it'd be you would get two groups of people together who were both part of their clans, and they would fucking get in the big lobby, and it would be different matches of 1v1s. At least that's how I did it. Different matches of 1v1s, and then it'd be a leaderboard thing to see who had the best group of people. And then sometimes you do a big free-for-all, or you just do it a TDM where it's you versus the other team, and whoever gets the highest first. And yeah, it was all just sniping. It was it made something that shouldn't be like viable in a first-person action-packed like close quarters combat shooter game, and it made it super viable and super fun. And then they added the whole trick shot thing into it, and I rambled on. I did that thing again. I hung on to one memory. I went and rambled on a lot more because this is what I wanted to talk about. They added trick shotting into it. I didn't even realize that. It was originally just quick scoping and just like zooming in and out real quick and like barrel snuffing and no scoping and shit. And then people started doing these fucking trick shots, ladder stalling, YY, 360, 720, you know. I fucking remember seeing all that shit happen. I remember being the last like thing at the search and destroy lobby, and you see the guy and he's just like on the ladder and he keeps jumping off. You see his character go and he pulls out the fucking throwing knife to try to hit you with the thing. And then he puts it away real quick, pulls out the fucking grenade, does little spins, turns his mouse sensitivity all the way up so he can spin like a fucking Tasmanian devil, and then fucking pops one. And it was so cool when you were just in a random lobby and someone hit one, everyone started freaking out. It was like a unanimous celebration. Even the guy that got shot, everyone just like loved it. It was like the first like Overwatch stole it with the play of the game shit, but that's what it was, man. That's like the original play of the game, the ending kill cam trick shot. It was so fucking badass because people would grind. People would like make videos. I love the videos of people like showcasing the build up to something. Like I love the director commentaries of movies, and like Shogun did it when they were releasing Shogun. They had episodes of like a podcast where every episode they released their episode of like a podcast, and they talked about making that episode. Love hearing about that stuff, like the steps it took to make it. So you would see these people like record for hours upon hours and shit just to try to get like clips and try to trick shot, and they would go like they make funny moments out of it because you know you're playing with your buddies, you're trying to trick shot, obviously things gonna happen. It's like a high stress situation sometimes, and you hit them and everyone freaks the fuck out, and then you would make a cool little montage where you'd match the music up with it, add some old like dubstep, fucking bangarang playing in the background every time you fucking hit a trick shot. It goes pow pow. I love that shit, man. Wow, Machinima used to release compilations of stuff like that. I was on the fucking FaZe Clan thing. I know the ill cams, loved fucking ill cam shit. Jev's rage tashes, all of this stuff going on, and that and then it got me thinking. I haven't seen any of that in so long, and there probably is like a really diehard community still of people who are into like the whole clan game. I don't know FaZe isn't the only one, especially now, because even when FaZe came out, then you had Optic, Soar. I think Soar was COD. I say it like that. I think Soar was COD, or maybe that was CS:GO. I don't know what I'm getting at with that. This probably is like a really diehard community that still does that stuff, and I kind of want to look into it now and see if I can find them, because I would love to relive the old days and see some people go and do that. But back to what I keep trying to get to, I feel old because like I remember trick shotting, and I think like because it hasn't been done in so long, I'm pretty sure if I brought up trick shotting with some young dude who just bought the new Call of Duty and like about Vanguard, right? I was just like, yeah, you guys trick shot? He's gonna be like, what the fuck is a trick shot? It's gonna be a fucking sad, cold day in hell, man, when I say something about trick shotting and some kid who's like playing the new COD is like, what the fuck is a trick shot? It was a double tap ladder stall, like fucking 720, you know, whatever. I'm like, yo, come on, you can't be doing this to me. It makes me feel old, even though I'm only like 21. But like, I don't know, gaming old. In gaming years, that's like 80, dude. Because it's changed so fucking much. People don't get down like that no more, man. Helldivers just started to bring some gaming stuff back, because Helldivers is pretty cool, but yeah, people don't get down with the whole COD stuff anymore. I loved the fucking videos of just the FaZe Clan members. They were playing. I specifically remember it was the Modern Warfare 2 map where they had like the big tube in the middle of it, like the big metal like tube thing. You can go in and there's like a ladder in it. And it was all like sandy around the area. And I think it was like Banks, Apex, and it was the one time Jev was playing with them. Banks, Apex, Jev, Adapt, Rain, and Blaze, I think, were all on that map, and they were just playing against random people in the lobby, just like shooting the shit. They were just having fun. They're also going for like trick shots and stuff, and sometimes you would see that the trick shots they'd make in their funny moments videos or just their like casual gaming videos would then make it into the montages, and you'd be like, oh wait, right before that, Jev got really angry and started screaming. Such a good vibe, man. It was just like a nice chill time of YouTube, because it spawned a lot of stuff, and now all that stuff is bad, very horrible, bad things that happened that I don't really know about. I haven't kept up to date with it since Rain had his whole freak out a long time ago, man. I still remember that time when Banks came back and they said he was locked in a fucking mental asylum, because I remember thinking Banks disappeared for like a year, and I was wondering where he went, because I liked him. I thought Banks was always so cool as a kid. Like, I liked his tattoos and the way, like, his swagger and shit. That's not the right word to use. That sounds cringe, but you know what I mean. And then he just disappears for a year, and then it just comes back out, and everyone's like, oh, guys, Banks is back, and he was in the mental asylum, like, doing drugs and shit. I was like, wait, what the fuck? And I was like, he's still a young kid, so I think I was only, like, 14, 15, so, like, hearing that was kind of wild, because, like, I didn't really, it was before I really took into account, like, that was a big problem in the world. So hearing someone I looked up to, or hearing someone, like, that, like, this guy that I saw that was just making goofy videos, going through that stuff, was kind of shocking. It was kind of, it kind of, like, shook the world a little bit. I was like, oh, shit, these people are real humans, too. And then, like, all this other bullshit happened with FaZe, and they all fell off. I think they were at best when they were living in those houses. I know people hated the vlogs. I used to watch all of them. I loved them, just because I like the community. I like their, chemistry in the videos and everything. They always made it so fun to just watch them fuck around, because, like, watching them act like boys made me think of me acting like that with my boys, and I don't know, there's always relatable content. They were better when they were playing games, so I do wish they were playing games. I know they said they're going back to it. I haven't finished the rest of this thing that Oompa was doing, but, you know, it just made me start to think about this and wanted to reminisce, and I needed something to do at work tonight anyway if I get that mooring station. So I'm hopefully going to be able to edit this one really simply and then just upload it so I can have another one of just me rambling again. But I think I'm done now. The blinker has subsided, and I'm back in my right state of mind where I'm not just talking out of my ass real quick before my brain can catch up.
Find the words to express my heart completely.